put in the calendar right now to put fungicide down in late May, early June next year in 2018. Mm-hmm. Hey, Gary, thanks for the call. We appreciate it. Our number, 239-9393. Take Michaelis. Is that what you're saying? Talk to Michaelis. Pat Sullivan here, along with Richard Michaelis. Hey, Richard.
Good morning, Pat. How are you, sir?
We're doing pretty well.
How
are
heard
you
that.
Doing
no, wait a minute. We heard you signed up for another 52 weeks with us as our title sponsor. That is so cool.
We absolutely did, and we're honored to be part of your program and have a spokesperson like you guys, because you have such a great reputation. And
so really obviously the schizophrenia medication is working.
It's working.
Yeah,
it's working.
I think it is.
Oh my gosh.
So, dude, are you just running crazy with this rain?
We are. A lot of homes are still flooding, and we're responding and helping. So if any of your listeners need our help drying out their basement, we're here and we're ready. But there's still, with all these rains, houses that have their battery backups, that have their sump pumps, that have all the right things, gutters cleaned out, they're still experiencing some water because of just saturation of the soil.
When you get those big rains in and that you see the flooding in the streets and all this stuff, and you really don't know, you live in a neighborhood, you really don't know which of your neighbors are having those problems, and all of a sudden the dumpster shows up.
The dumpster shows up.
Then you realize that poor neighbor, they had a bad flood in the basement or whatever, but you really can't tell from the outside. But man, those dumpsters start showing up.
And water can do so much damage, as everybody knows. So it is, it's devastating for a lot of the wonderful finished basements when they get 2 or 3 inches in there, and it doesn't get out fast, doesn't get dried fast. You've just got a real mess on your hands.
Well, what's number 2 on the hit parade at Michaelis? We've got floods and damage. What else are you seeing?
It's got to be. Well, I'm going to say trees. Is it trees?
I was going to say roofs.
We've got a lot of tree damage. So we've got trees on houses creating damage. So we're doing a lot of roof securing, board ups. And then we're still, getting fires coming through. So the lightning seems to be triggering a lot of these fires. And most of the homeowners we talk to, they'll say, I don't really know what happened, but there was lightning in the evening, and so generally that's what they'll lean towards is some type of a lightning strike. And
how many?
That's what's starting.
Are toaster things still a big deal? Toaster fires.
They're kind of out of style.
Are they really?
How about dryer vents? Do you see the dryer vent fires?
Dryer vents and exhaust fans in bathrooms, if they're not cleaned out, they
thank you very much. Could
dust it?
You know what? That Richard, explains a lot about it. You blamed it on the toaster. It was your fart fan, son. That's what burned the house down. It was your fan.
It was the toaster and I did it. And I admit to it. But I want Richard to talk to my son Joe, who leaves the bathroom fan on all the time, and I try to tell him, it's like, dude, you cannot do that. So, could you call him, please? Yeah. Hey, Richard, I want to thank you so much for your company donated $1,000 to the Alzheimer's Association.
Did they win?
For our Remembering Rita thing, and I just wanted to thank you for that.
Happy to do that.
And I wanted to let you know that I have lost that check somewhere in my office, so I cannot find it.
As soon as I call the bank and make sure that it didn't.
Yeah.
Good move,
I'm gonna
Richard.
call,
you smelled that one out, buddy.
Issue another one.
Yeah, the BBB's talking about scams. There it is.
I forget.
I can't find the check.
Who did I talk to in your office? Was it Jennifer? I forget now.
Probably Stephanie. Stephanie or Jenny.
All right, I'm gonna email Stephanie because I got to get the rest of those dollars in. It's like I have torn my place apart.
Well,
she says she mailed it. I believe her.
Right in front of Richard, Dick, and me. Tell me, did you come in second place again this year?
I'm not saying yet because the final totals are not in yet.
Oh, are we talking about the?
You know who we're talking about? Those bridge ladies.
The little sisters of the poor.
Yeah,
little sisters of the 52 cards.
Bridge ladies. There you go. Hey man, talk to you again soon. Appreciate everything you do. Richard Michaelis, it's the Michaelis Corporation. The number 844-FIX-INDY. Write that down. They are available 24/7, 365. The Michaelis Corporation. Construct, renovate, restore.
Another news update is minutes away.
Just when you think you know what's going to happen over the weekend,
Press Secretary Sean Spicer is resigning.
Everything else just got knocked off all the pages.
Merciful for him to leave this White House.
Spicer resigned apparently because they offered Anthony